Hey guys, Kev here, and we are checking out some DC blades today, all right? So we got plenty of DC blades on the channel today. I feel bad. I've had these on my desk for a little while. That's the same story with literally every knife I'm backed up right now. That's what she said. So, we're going to get into it. I want to show you guys these knives. I cut myself on a mandolin trying to cut some zucchini for my wife wanted me to help her make a dish, which ended horribly because I burnt the shit out of them. So, anyway, this is not from a knife. I know some people care. So, we're going to check these out. We're going to talk about how much they cost. We're going to talk about the materials. And we're going to talk about the designs. These are tactical style pocket knives, okay? I think there's actually folding knives too. I'm going to pass these around after as well. So check out the guys in my pass around group if you want more information. But shout out to DC Blades, Tier 1 EDC, and Old Squirrel Knives. Absolutely cool dudes. Great company, doing cool stuff. They work with Miguron mostly as their OEM. And these are all relatively affordable. So we're going to get into it. The first one here, let me show you this one because I saw them announce it and that's what made me go, shit, I really should get this stuff up. I feel bad. So this is the Nameless. That's the name of the knife. It's the name. It doesn't not have a name. It has a name. The name is Nameless. Does that make sense? Nameless. All right. So this is what they're calling Timascus on the inlay. It looks kind of like Mokutai to me, but same difference. It's a combination of titaniums and they're anodized and they're melded together like Damascus, but it's titanium, you know. You got golds and blues and purples. It looks really, really nice. And you have this wild looking knife. So this is a Pakal style knife. This is kind of their specialty, and they do a really good job with it. I'm not an expert on them. I don't pretend to be an expert on Pakals or these tactical style knives. All I can tell you is I think they're cool. You know, I've never really been into them, but ever since Tier 1 has been sending me their DC blades to check out, I actually have become a fan. I won't lie and tell you that I carry one every day or something. I do not, but I still have a couple of them, which is kind of the sign of me liking something. Let me grab the DC blades here that I have. I got a pile of knives I got to dig through. These are in my case that's underneath these knives. So I have the Scythe XL, which if you go to their website, dcblades.net, you can you'll see there's a link that says buy the Scythe XL and you can go buy this. This is a Shieldon knife, but it's their design. Very cool. It's I think it's actually Scythe, not Scythe. I always screw that up. S35 yen titanium handles, really nice. Just a cool looking and feeling knife. Great flipper tab on it. Really comfortable ergonomics, okay? I really dig that one. And then the Vendetta, I believe this one is. It's either the Vendetta or the Sting. There's another one that's called the Sting. I did a video on it, and I think it's in the pass around group currently. So once that comes back, it'll probably join these. I just really like them. Really nice carbon fiber. It's got that aluminum foil in it. Just looks nice and clean. This, I believe, is in M390, but I could be wrong. There it is, M390, and is one of the most ergonomic feeling Pakal style knives that I've ever felt. Just really melts into your hand. Really nice belt satin on there as well. Check out my temporary tattoos. Yeah, that's right. That shark's been on there for over a week, and it is not going anywhere. This one is now the king of ergonomics in this Pakal space. It just literally melts into my hand. I know I said that already, but this one is even more comfortable, which is crazy. It's got these really cool little fins right here. I don't know what to call those, but really comfortable. You have thumb studs on here as well, so you can reverse flick this bad boy, no problem. You can thumb flick this knife if you're not on the lock bar. Here's lefty. You can thumb flick it. Reverse flick lefty. Let's see. Ow. No. You can. I just can't. Front flipper as well. Reach around. Let's see. Hard to grab because it's just a little far away, and then it bumps you. So not really for the reach around, but front flip works really well. You see, you also have that Timascus pivot collar as well. Standard kind of pocket clip. It does look like a pretty low ramp there, so I don't think it's going to get in pocket very well. I'm going to test that real quick. That actually works pretty well. You just got to make sure you get your material under there. Works better than I thought, actually. The retention's good, though. It's not too tight. So that's the Nameless. Very cool. Digging it. This one's in 14C28N blade steel. So that's the blade steel you're going to get on this one. This Timascus version is $230, I believe. And then they have regular versions in carbon fiber instead of the Timascus. Those are $140. So you have a carbon twill carbon fiber, and you have a carbon fiber forge, which looks really cool. It's got red in it, and then you have the regular one, and those are $140. And they all have the black blade, and then you have the Timascus ones, and those are $230. And it looks like they have PayPal, so you could use PayPal, Pay in 4 or whatever if you want. I didn't realize knife companies use PayPal. I thought that wasn't an option, but I guess they haven't been cut off yet. But there it is. It's the Nameless, and it's a Migron AM8 is the so the Nameless is actually a Migron knife. Is that what I'm getting here? I thought that was the OEM. So in this case, it says crafted by our trusted OEM, Migron, and designed by DC Blades. Okay. So I think it is a DC blade. It's just OEM by Migron. That just confused me a little bit. Sorry. If you want the specs, here you go. Yeah, it just says OEM Migron. 14C28N, 6.75 overall, 2.625 cutting edge. It's a Pakal flat grind, black PVD on the blade and handle. And there's some extra specs if you need them. So that is the Nameless. Very cool. I dig it quite a bit. Now, the next one here is not my favorite aesthetic design. I think it's kind of ugly, not gonna lie. And I know Justin would appreciate me not bullshitting. I think these are the same, but I'm gonna double check. He always sends one for pass around and maybe one for me to hang on to. I don't know. We'll figure all that out. But this is, I believe it's called the Glaurung, which is, I don't know if that's from, is that from Lord of the Rings or something? But it's $80, 14C28N as well. And I don't know, it's just not my style aesthetically. It's got like these interesting finger grooves right here, like literal, like finger grooves. Interesting. You can choke up like this. 14C, there's the DC Blades logo. You can see the action is pretty good. I would flick it lefty, but that's going to hurt. See if I can do it with the middle finger. It works. The D10's fine. It's just, you know, I have a busted up finger. It's a liner lock. I will say I wish the lock bar access was a little bit better, like a little bit deeper. You can get it, no problem. You just have to use the tip of your thumb, which is a little bit harder for me to do. I just don't like that personally. But it's not like it's a big, huge problem or anything. Just a nitpick there. It has the kind of what do they call this? 3D carbon fiber. It's like, I think it's the laminate kind, but I could be wrong. Not my favorite as well. So just some things that aren't for me on this one. But cool thing is, it looks like they have, no, it's just a machine satin, and then it has horizontal satin flats, which gives it kind of a belt satin look, but it's not. It's a machine satin. But it's $80, guys. So it's well put together and everything for $80. I think you're getting a lot here. So if this design appeals to you, then I think the price point's great. I think the material's for the price point. I don't see any issue with that, especially considering it's an OEM project. It's not like Migron is the brand on this. So you have to figure DC blades. They got to make some money. Megaron has to make some money, and it's still $80. So super affordable options. So they have black G10 stonewash blade, black carbon fiber, and satin, and then they have a silver carbon fiber, which is like a twill. So if you look at silver carbon fiber here, that's a good combination for it. I think that looks sick. And then you have the black G10 as well, if you prefer G10. Which honestly, in this case, just because I don't like the look and feel of this specific carbon fiber, maybe just because it's flat. Because if you look in here, actually this does explain it. So this is weave carbon fiber as we know it. It's just when you don't mill it, when it's flat like this, it looks kind of like that laminate stuff. It's all shiny and whatnot. But look, underneath here where it's been milled out, it looks really good. So it is legit carbon fiber, which is nice. But yeah, that is the Glaurung. And here's the specs on that bad boy. 6.9 overall, 3.2 on the blade length, 1.3 width, 14C, 28N, 2.8 inches on the cutting edge, recurved tanto, combo grind, black PVD on the blade, and then you have stonewasher satin on the blade, 4.3 overall handle length, 1.1 inches on width. That's, I believe, the height, the handle height, not the width. But yeah, that's the Glaurung. Let me know what you guys think of that one. Very interesting, just not my style aesthetically. Now we have 3 fixed blades. Now I don't know if these are all different. We're going to find out here. They have some fixed blades on their site as well, which is cool. And this looks wild, dude. This twill, wow. Yeah, so if I was you, I'd probably go with the twill on the Glaurung because look at this, dude. In person, it looks even more crazy. Like the chatoyance is wild. Almost looks like metal in some parts of it. That's really cool. It says DC blades along the back here. Look at this thing. Oh my God, this is going to be wild. Look at that, dude. That is a grip, man. This is, it's a tactical turkey, guys. Look, kind of looks like a turkey or something. Tactical turkey. So maybe this is a Pakal fixed blade? Wow, that is wild. Look at that. I really like this handle, dude. That is a cool design. Again, like I said, if you guys like tactical stuff, this is your brand. These are your people. Trust me. Oh, we have a G10 one here with red liners. Ooh, and a black wash blade on this one. Running out of space here. Super cool. Look at that one. That grip is ultra ergonomic. Like, if you're just talking ergonomics, you know what? It's not a turkey. It's a pterodactyl. It's a tactical. It's a tactidactyl. How would you say that? A pterodactyl. Tactical pterodactyl. That's what it is. Whatever. You get it. Dude. So maybe we have all 3. This is the weave, I guess. Is that the other option? Yep. So this is going to be the satin blade or stonewash blade. A little snack in there for you. You got your Chinese tech lock. Again, these are probably going to be Megaron. And here's the weave. And that one also has the red liners. So if you like the red liners, I'd go with the weave. If you like just absolute sexiness, I would go with the twill. That silver twill is absolutely gorgeous. I can't get over that. When you look at the milling, just like on this one with the milling there. Maybe that's why they did it. I don't know. But very comfortable here. You have a machine satin on this one. So let's find out the pricing on this guy. There's all 3 versions, or at least the 3 we have. We'll see if there's different. Oh, and look at the blade difference. So the twill one has this combo blade with the serrations, and these are straight edge. Wait, no. Sorry, that's on the spine. So it has the serrated. edge. That is an edge. That's a serrated blade on the spine. And then you have the standard blade up here. Wow. That's crazy, dudes. And these just have a standard one, so maybe for places that don't allow double edge. I don't know. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to tell you what this sucker's called, too. Nope, that's not the one, dude. Okay, so this is the DC Blades Mantis. It's $85. Okay, so they come in all different versions. Look at that. All different. So you can choose silver twill with PVD, and then you select serration or non-serration. So you can get any of these in any of that, you get my point. God, jeez, Kev. Let's see what the blade steel is. Again, its OEM is Migaron 14C 28N, 7 inches overall. You have a 3.75 inch blade length, 1.1 inch blade width or height, 0.1 inch blade thickness, 14C 28N, 2.5 cutting edge. It's a Pakal. Black PVD again, flat grind, stonewasher satin or PVD black. And then flat grind, 4-inch handle, 1 inch wide on the handle, 0.48 on the handle thickness. Really cool on that one. Guys, these prices are excellent. I mean, you really can't complain. $100. I think I saw 80 in there. So if it's the G10, it's $85. And then black carbon's 90. And then serrated, non-serrated doesn't change the price, looks like. So you have all different options, all different price points on your DC blades here. I mean, everything from, how much did I say these were? $60. Let me confirm that, just so I'm not wrong, because I tend to be wrong. $75 for the G10, $80 for the other ones. Okay, so 80 for carbon fiber on the Glaurung, 75 for G10, 90 for the silver twill. Okay, and these follow a similar pattern in pricing. And then you have the Nameless, which is $140 in the carbon fiber inlay. And then there's the forged red for the same price. And then for $230, you can get with the Damascus inlay. They all have 14C 28N blade steel. And then again, they have other options like the Scythe. The Scythe XL, which is this one, which is way better than the Scythe. And then you have the Vendetta or the Sting. We can figure that one out real quick too. They have both, by the way. So the Sting is the one we have here, which is in stock and absolutely sexy. $225 on that one. And then they also have the Vendetta, which is the other one I was talking about, which is also really ergonomic. A little bit more of a straighter design on it, and it has like a wave feature, which I think is removable. And that one's an M390, so is the Vendetta or the Sting. Sorry, I mix them up all the time. But you get the idea. Check out dcblades.net to get all your information. Shout out to Tier 1 Gear and EDC reviews. Shout out to Old Squirrel Knives. You guys are killing it. Love to see it. Really appreciate you guys including me in all this. These are going to go right into the pass around group so we can get these out there. Sorry for the delay on that. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. That's really the important thing. Let them know what you think about all these. Yeah, they're killing it over there. And I love seeing that for sure. So I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. And I will catch you later.